Today in City Hall we've been having Mayor's question time. Slightly odd change of tone actually from usual. So usually the Mayor's happy to sound off on all manner of issues and what he thinks the government should be doing. But all of a sudden, with our new Labour government, it's like the cat's got his tongue. He seems to have to wait until Sir Keir tells him what he thinks before he will express an opinion. So that's an odd new departure. In particular, I was pressing him on three things: powers for rent control, which he's been asking for years; powers to control suburban railways, same, he's been asking for that for years; and a huge demand that he made after the previous general election. He said London needed £49 billion for affordable housing. That's what we need. He's now only asking the new government for £2 billion. So I asked him, does he stand by his £49 billion demand? Suddenly he didn't want to answer. He went into his usual deflection spiel of insulting me and grandstanding about why he's brilliant. So it's interesting that the demands that he's made of the government for huge sums of money, which seemed unrealistic and calculated at the time to be refused so he could say the government wasn't giving London what it needs, he's now backed right off that £49 billion housing demand, and he's just asking for two. Rent control and suburban rail control are quite interesting. They wouldn't cost the government anything to give him those, of course. But just like the previous Conservative government, it does seem like the new Labour government doesn't trust Sadiq to have those powers, doesn't think rent control is a good idea, which it isn't. Sounds like a good idea, it never works, it backfires. And control of suburban rail, I think they can see what we can, which is that he has not done a great job running TfL. He tends to go for short-term gimmicks, neglecting long-term maintenance, long-term rolling stock upgrades. We wouldn't want to see that on the suburban railways, and I don't think Labour government want to give Sadiq those powers either. I suppose we will see whether they do in the end, but certainly today Sadiq was very sheepish when I asked him why they haven't given him those powers, and it's a new, slightly chastened mayor that we saw today. We'll see how long that lasts, but for now he doesn't seem to be getting very much from the new Labour government.